Alright, let's kick into action with this. The Dresden 9mm, or, as we know it, the MP40. Now, damage-wise, the CHF barrel, always recommend that barrel. Definitely one of the better SMGs to use at this stage.
Bonus points.
A little weird thing bringing back old weapons such as this, the PPSH, and even the M14 for that matter. But I'm happy because it's classic ones that I know and love. From old school COD, old school World of War, old school zombies. Now I'll get to the M14 later. But for now, we're focusing on the MP40. So I'll see you down at Pack-a-Punch. Ah, bugs. Alright, acquired that shot. 194. Go for the first upgrade. We are doing 292. And like normal, I have not used these weapons for a while. So this one now does 584. Woo, 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 woo. 686. Very impressive. 778. Then again, for SMGs, it all depends on the range. Most impressive, I must say. It doesn't feel like the World at War or Black Ops 1 MP40, I will say that very clear right now. But it feels like an MP40 from, well, some of the newer incarnations. It's definitely as powerful as all the others. That's all that matters to me. Light, durable, and one of the best kickers of zombies ever since 2008. I'll see you at the Nathan boss fight. It's Nathan time again. 2-3 with epic rarity and pack 2. It's definitely doing the work. That has to be one of the faster fights I've ever done with Nathan, and it was with the MP40. Sweet. I don't know why I pick up this key card anymore, because I know where I'm going, but I'm guessing it needs to get through the door. Alright, let's get this thing up to legendary tier, and then tier 3 pack, and then get ready for patient 13. Hey, fully maxed out. Let's see what we're doing now. 5-4, close up. Need an accurate reading on an armoured. 6-2, close up. I must say, for an SMG, this is really good damage. Maybe counter my reload? I don't think so, Mangler. I will say, just to feel an MP40 again for the first time in a long while in zombies, I am not disappointed with this whatsoever. But now, it's time for the main event.
You must have known your warheads possessed mutagenic effects.
Ooh.
Now, it's not the time for pointing fingers. Our friends are fighting for their lives.
Well, that's some nice damage. 1000, 2003. Okay, so 1000 was the base. That's one thing I do with this, because I got the dead shot orbit double or nothing. I always see what the base damage would be. That's not doing bad damage normally either. Really glad this thing's got a ton of ammo. Come on, mate, you're immune already. Thank you.
That's right. Crawl away and die, you rancid bastard. Oh, if only it were that simple.
Like I need the money. All the kills. What's my backup? Oh yeah. The beam smasher. Such a letdown.
Let them all rot where they lay! I steal your last breath!
Very well I use Ether Shroud in the middle of a boss fight.
The shadow strikes as hard as the beast. Tossing Semtex!
Max ammo.
Okay, how I didn't get knocked there, I don't know. Okay, now that I learned that I can do that, I am taking advantage of that power boost.
Normally, inflicting that much damage would be the end of it. Why won't he die? The human will to survive is strong. And he was once human. Unless you want your limbs to become its limbs, I suggest you don't let it grab hold of you.
You wanna come do this, Strauss? It's weird, ever since I got Reznov as an operator, I hear a lot more different crits in every single map.
Throwing Casimir! All who stand before me will
Max ammo.
I'm also glad to know that if I do get caught in its tongue, ow, it's not immediate death favor if I've got Dying Wish on. Not now, Amalgam.
The shadow strikes as hard as the beast. Good for what ails.
Oh no, you don't. Suck it! And now for the last weapon, I'll do this comparison on. But before I leave, the MP40 is definitely in my eyes, one of the better, if not the best SMG in this game for damage in zombies. Now I've got one more weapon to use. The M14. For the Merrick 556. Or like the MP40, I know it as the M14.
Double point.
With a 50 round mag. Now, of all the ARs to begin with damage, this is definitely the best AR type with the Goblin in terms of damage. Just for the first tier of rarity, which is uncommon. To do this kind of damage at the beginning is ridiculous. But I won't move. A needs a little work. You know the drill. I'm gonna get this thing, I should say, up to Pack a Punch, and then we'll go from there. Alright, dead shot with this now does 512. Let's get an upgrade. 768. And a little upgrade. 400 round mag. 1415. You may notice this thing has afterlife. I got this literally yesterday. So that's how good this thing is. And now with rare, 1887. Ah, I do love this. And finish you off. Right, time for the Nathan fight. Spin time, and look at that does 566 per hit.
Fuck me running, we're too late!
You know what? That was faster than the MP40. What the heck?
Okay, I found the protocol to access the Janus AI system.
How was that faster? I know this has got
Communications room. Got it? Chop chop.
about 2.5 times the power that the MP40 did at this point, but even so, Nathan, you're already dead. Anyway, doing stuff like that reminds me how good the M14 was. Okay, I've broken the game. I see a gold rarity and tier 3 pack a punch on the M14. Have this thing maxed out. 15,100. Where's that amalgam? I want to shred this thing. And shred I did. If there's one thing I've discovered, yes, it does 15,000 damage standard, but no AR actually beats this in damage at all. The only rifles that do are the snipers, obviously, and the marksman rifles. I have never seen the M14 this powerful since, oh, I don't know, Black Ops 3 zombies, because that came in Zombie Chronicles after, and that was a bang of a weapon back on Black Ops 3. I will say, you get this full auto from the get-go. This is a single fire mod barrel. The full auto is a lot better for fun, but if you're on damage, the semi-auto is the way to go. And it's not even that slow firing either. Fires just like the old M14 did. Let's get to patient 13 and wrap this up. One blast, 300, 500.
Certainly inverted patient 13. Oh,
Two.
no, this is not my fault. Hey, boots on the ground. We're all looking for you.
This might be a bit tricky. What am I doing normally? 1.9. 1.9 between 1.9 to 3,000. Did I just see a 5? Yep, I saw a 5, alright. Taking an M14 into a boss fight like this, I have no idea what to expect. I don't think the full auto would be pulling out damage like this, but be keeping its head held high, I think. And I'm not going to go back in this with the full auto one. Just go with the best one and call it a day. Because doing this for a while really hurts my trigger fingers. How I didn't get hit then's beyond me. Thank you, go heal.
That's right. Crawl away and die, you rancid bastard. Oh, if only it were that simple.
Crushed like the worms they are.
This is why I'm going to love using Casimirs in the next game, because max ammo refuels them. I mean, yeah, that will make boss fights a bit jokey if there's so many spawns, just constantly throwing Casimirs around. But I'm not overly bothered. I've been saying this for a while, they've literally made it so much easier since Cold War released. Every single boss fight has been on the easy scale. On the easy scale. The only one that technically wasn't in this game was the Sentinel Artifact and the Richtofen boss fight.
Max ammo.
So yeah, the Tomb and the Reckoning Richtofen side were the only ones that actually give me any kind of trouble. Citadel, yeah, but that was before I learned about the Citadel strategy, which everyone just used at the time to actually beat Citadel. Oh yeah. I just saw 10,000 on that. Ah, fuck, I get immune in time. There we go. Amalgam's here. Let's dance.
You think he's gone for good? Well, you're a fucking idiot. At least you learn from your
Oh, I
mistakes.
do love that. Hey, Amalgam, come here. Dead. I think I have loved every single DLC weapon that's been in this game as well. I think? Yeah, I have. The most fun one is probably this one on Full Auto or the AMR. The AMR is just so fun to use.
Death machine spinning up.
Alright, that puts me halfway through that weapons nebula.
Max ammo.
Oh. Gone for a double one, have we? Crap.
done quickly, Cobra.
My finger's starting to kill. Right, that was my own stupidity. Tong, 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 tong. I just moved from there, you stupid postal. That was closer than I liked it to be. Out the way. Tongue's got me, tongue's got me, tongue's got me. I managed to escape. Never had that happen before. Alright, let's finish him off. Sit down, boy.
All good things come to an end. Fortunately,
And that is it. That is it. Patient 13 has been eliminated by every single DLC weapon this game has had to offer. That's 7 to 9 months of just using every single DLC weapon against this thing, and it finally comes to an end. I have one more video for Black Ops 6, and then I'm done. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.